Hey everybody, Trumpet Gamer here, and this week really marks the first full idea of what my YouTube channel kind of has become. A more music-oriented, or all music-oriented channel, where it's just a bunch of trumpet stuff, and the Garuda Valley really kind of set it off for me. And don't hit the mic stand, I gotta remember that. This is my first vlog, so be kind, please. Honestly say it's been a great year. Certain videos, like all channels, certain videos did really good, and other ones kind of went meh, but I like all the songs, so you're gonna have to deal with it. As far as my choice of music goes, as to which ones I want to play, which ones I use, some people have suggested things. It's kind of just what I think would work, or what catches my ear. That's the biggest thing, is whatever catches your ear the most, that's what you want to do. The first time I heard the Shovel Knight, the Plains of Passage, or Strike the Earth, I went, oh, that's such a cool melody, that sounds really cool, I gotta try it. So that's how that one came about. But there's other ones. I want to give a good mix of a lot of up-tempo stuff, but a lot of the slower stuff as well. Some better representations of just the genres and the styles. I know I've done a lot more orchestral versions. The Super Mario World was more of a honky-tonk piano, but is of the stride style. The De Blob, that was a lot of fun with 130 Grit Studios. That one was a lot of fun just for the fact that it took me out of we'll say my comfort zone and threw me more into a jazz setting. Again, it's one of those things, you hear it and you go, it's really cool, I want to do something with it. So I went ahead and tried something out there. But overall, I do want to say I'm sorry. I was trying to get a video out at the beginning of each month, but after summer ended and school started again, those things kind of slowed down for me. But I'm still getting stuff out. I was debating this month about what I should do, because I knew for Christmas I had some presents coming. The first being what is in the screen here. This is a Shure SM57 that I just got, and I'm still trying to figure this microphone out. I was using this H2N. No, it's backwards. That's okay. I was using this H2N Zoom recorder, and the thing was doing really good. I plugged it straight into my computer, used it as a microphone straight through the USB. Everything was great, but there were just certain sounds I wasn't quite getting. I didn't think it quite sounded like a trumpet, so I opted for something a bit higher grade. We'll say something that I can use in a say if I get hired for a gig and I need a microphone, I'll have my own SM that I can bring. I don't know if if there's tendencies towards certain ones. I'll just be used to this one microphone. So I thought that would be neat. And the other thing I got for Christmas, since that microphone was really good, the Zoom was really good and it did what it needed to do, but I wanted something, I don't know, that I could just use. It was more versatile. So I got this thing. I got a mixer, a full mixer board. This is the Yamaha AG03. They make a 06, but since I just do overdubs, I only need this one XLR input. It does have your 1/4-inch jacks for other things like guitars and keyboards, which I may use because I do have a keyboard. It's I could do that, or I could just still use MIDI instruments or something like that. But so I'm trying to figure this mixer out, and I'm trying to figure out this microphone out, because I fiddled around and now I hear everything in the recordings. So I used to set I have a recliner straight behind me, and I used to set my Zoom microphone right there on the recliner, and it would just, I don't know if that would just soaked up the sounds or whatnot, but I didn't get a lot of room noise. And now that I have this microphone, all I hear is room noise, and every little thing I hear. So I'm trying to figure this out with my microphone, and then on the mixer, the gain. What am I supposed to do with that? I am by no means an audio engineer. I play the trumpet. That's about it. So I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. Plus, I don't know if I need to switch from Audacity, which I was using before, and then a version of Cubase came with the mixer. So do I learn Cubase now, or do I stick with Audacity? These are the things that are going in my head at the moment. So I have recorded, I kind of half recorded my next cover. It's another Super Mario Galaxy. But the only thing is, I don't know if I recorded it on my old Zune. So do I record it on this new one and say, hey, look at the new thing that I have? Or do I keep the old one and keep going on that? I kind of want to use this though. So that's where I'm stuck at the moment. But as for the coming year, things I want to do, hopefully, I've been playing with a group at school, and I've arranged just a full brass ensemble, tubas, trombones, French horns, and trumpets, and I want to get them, I had an arrangement of the Gerudo Valley, again, but for them, I rearranged it for them, so that's hopefully something I can get recorded, or post a video, or just something on the channel, because I think that would be really neat to perform. And it sounds good so far. We've played through it once or twice, and that's it. But it sounds really good. There's a friend at school, a trombone player, who he probably plays as many versions of trombone as I play on trumpet. I have a piccolo, I have a B flat trumpet, and I have a C trumpet. And I think he has a tenor trombone, a bass trombone, and a soprano trombone. So he's got all three of those as well. So we're gonna try to work something together. I transcribed one thing for a full orchestra. He's another orchestra player as well. But I transcribed a thing that's full orchestra, and now I need to cut it down into trumpet parts and trombone parts. And how do we do that? So that's kind of my next thing. I guess it's kind of a wrap-up. If anybody has, honestly, if you have any questions about anything, how I record things, what I practice, how I practice, anything, or if you want to request songs, I can take them into consideration, but think how the trumpet would sound on those. I've had somebody who requested I do some Kingdom Hearts. The only problem with Kingdom Hearts is a lot of that music is based on strings, doing some fancy wee things that strings can do that other instruments can't, and then it's a lot of piano. Piano is hard to translate to another instrument. It's the only thing. They have these massive chords, and they can easily do octave jumps. And the trumpet, it's kind of hard. So it's not quite something that's easily done. So the Kingdom Hearts stuff, I have trouble with. But again, I'll take a listen to almost anything. I found a site and just grabbed a ton of stuff. I really want to do something with Shadow of the Colossus, though. Just so much epic music in that is so cool. It's so good. They have so many good themes, even though it's kind of like a background music, but it's so good. So we'll see this year what comes out of it. Again, the school year's coming. I have auditions coming for orchestra positions, so that's going to cut down on my time for recording, because I'm going to have to prep for those, because that would make me a lot of money if I could get into an orchestra versus just putting stuff up on YouTube for fun. So this month, I may or may not get one out, or this January, I may or may not get one out, just because the end of January and 2 weeks after, in the second week of February, I have an audition. One I have to travel a long distance for, and one is a shorter distance, but the long distance one, the flight ticket costs a lot, and the hotel costs a lot, so I want to make sure I'm prepared for that, so I can kind of do well. But other than that, that's kind of what I've got going on. It's just, again, first vlog I've ever done. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully this microphone and that mixer will be able to do some cool stuff, and every once in a while, I'll find myself, later at night, I'll find myself streaming. I'm on the East Coast, so usually I'll start streaming 8 or 9 o'clock, because at that point, if I've been practicing all day, I don't want to practice anymore. The face hurts. So play video games and whatnot. So you guys can always come out to that. It's always in the link description at the bottom. It's twitch.tv/trumpet_dude. You can find me there every once in a while. And every once in a while, I'll do a music stream, but usually it's some sort of video game thing going on right now. Right now it's Elite Dangerous, whatever else a Steam sale might have too. What else have I been doing? Minecraft every once in a while. It's just kind of here and there. I've done Dark Souls 2 has been a big one. So yeah, it's just here and there. Rocket League maybe. Who knows? But they're all fun games. But so if you want, you can catch me there. If not, stick with the channel. Again, maybe the end of this month, next month, February, maybe look for something. We'll see what's happening. Anyway, so this has been Trumpet Dude. Thanks again for watching. Toodles, everybody.